His professional record boasts 8 wins from 34 contests, 7 of those 8 wins coming by way of knockout. From Guadalajara, Mexico, Ramiro Garcia Lopez. His opponent across the ring in the red corner, wearing black and white shorts trimmed with orange, he weighed in at 10 stone, 9 pounds, 7 ounces. He comes to the ring undefeated from 13 professional contests. His record boasts 12 wins and just 1 draw, 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout. From Blackpool, Jake Jabs Abrol. Referee Steve Gray will now give both boxers their final instructions.
Okay, boys, have a cold break, take a step back. Don't deliberately throw punches around the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, lads.
This is an international welterweight bout scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds.
Seconds out, round 1.
The 8th bout of the evening tonight is Jake Abrol from Blackpool against Ramiro Lopez from Mexico. It's an international welterweight clash over 6 rounds here in Bolton. It's myself, Lee Whitehead, and light heavyweight boxer Bradley Ray commentating. Referee for this, A-star ref, Steve Gray of Fleetwood. Good shot there by Abrol.
You can see Jay there already, you know, trying to set up the feints, see his reactions. Something we work on in the gym quite a bit, Lee, and you know, you can see from the first bell he's throwing them feints, trying to see the reactions of Ramirez. Yeah, he's showing the how a feint works and what it does. You know, don't cost you anything to throw the feint. Nice, lovely shot. Good uppercut landed there, followed by right hook to body. Lovely shot. Am I right in saying Ramirez has never been stopped? Is that right?
He's never been stopped. He's lost 24 times, never been stopped.
What do you reckon? Tonight the night?
Oh, I don't know. So Jake's open to move on now. I spoke to his father Andy, who's in the corner with Brian Moody. Been his long-time coach, obviously his dad. He's at Sharp Style. He's done his probation period. He's looking to move on. Lovely left hook. Garcia. You know, these Mexicans are tough kids. You know, they've come on the road now over he's 33 years of age. He has had 7 stoppages in his 8 wins.
Yeah, I've seen him box a few times. He's been on a few VIP shows before. Boxed Levi Barnes, didn't he, out in Saudi? And I've seen him box a few times, but I'm in the gym with Jake every day, and I see what I can do, Lee, and I think once he starts, you know, putting what he can do in the gym into these fights, when he's in with these better opposition, and I think Ramirez is one of the better opposition. You know, I think we'll really see how good he is, and look, I think he can be the first man to stop him here tonight.
I look forward to that. Come to the end of the first round, bit of a quiet first round. There's no doubt Abrol's won the first round. Lopez hasn't thrown much back. He's just had a little look. You know, he's got a good style himself. Move back to the corner. Get instruction today off Josh Whale and Sean Eastwood. Abrol, instruction off his father Andy, who's also your coach. So we're looking at the highlights there. Nice fast hands there, landing by Abrol. Great shots.
He's got a little bit of everything, Jake. Like you say, fast hands, but he can really sit down on his shots when he's throwing the single power shots and the double power shots. And
moving on to you, Brad. You're fighting in a few weeks, aren't you? For the EBU European title over in Galway. Shaka Pithers.
3 weeks today, mate. Yeah, so
How are you feeling and what do you think?
I'm itching to go, mate. I'm itching to go. I'm very excited. You know, it's been a long time coming. Had a bit of a roller coaster year with pull-outs and fights falling through, but you know, I think this is the one now. I think this is the big one. This is the one I've been waiting for.
Okay, round 2. International welterweight clash. Jake jabs Abrol, 22 years of age from Blackpool. Great shots. Landed a couple, also received one back there off Lopez. As you said earlier, Brad, I'd like to see Jake put a statement out there tonight. No one stopped this guy before.
Yeah, for sure, and I think it is a big statement. It is a big statement. You know, if you're getting the kids out of there earlier on that no one else is stopping, on these small house shows, you've got to make yourself stand out from everyone else. You know, everyone wins on points, everyone beats these kids. What's going to make you different? And you've got to go out there. You've got to do something special. Make people sit up and take note. And you know, I think Jake definitely has the ability to do that tonight in a tough test.
Totally agree. Abrol turned pro at 18. As a junior, wasn't much he didn't win. I think he was 5-time national champion juniors, England rep. Junior European silver medalist. And he turned pro at 18. Good jab, good solid jab.
Yeah, them stabs downstairs, you know, over the rounds, they can really take an effect. You don't have to be much in them, you know, if you're just catching the opponent off guard, you can already see the body starting to redden up a little bit.
Yeah, especially in that left elbow. You guys watching at home, you amateur boxers, watch his jab fully extended. Steve's great, not nothing to do yet, but a nice clean fight. Both boys just gone with it, no holding. To be honest, all the fights tonight have been entertaining and well matched by that famous matchmaker, Steve Lillis, the Fulham fan. We're going out live on Boxing News tonight. All the fights have been competitive, entertaining.
Oh, good shot. You can see Lopez there, a bit bloody bad and nose now, and really starting to redden up round the body. I think them body shots are really starting to take an effect.
Yeah, good work there for Abrol. Work to the body, finish to the head.
Yeah, I think he knows he's in a fight tonight. He knows he's in with a good kid.
Just looking there at Lopez. It still looks cool though, to be fair. Looking over at Abrol, looks real cool. Doesn't look you know, tired at all.
No, for sure. Look, he does this week in, week out. But like you say, I think some of these journeymen who are fighting week in, week out, they know when they're in with a better kid, and they know when they maybe have a little bit of an easier of a 4 or 6 round on a Saturday night.
I'd like to see Jake up a little bit, you know, perhaps time himself a little bit more, work a little bit harder.
Yeah, I think maybe now's the time to start putting them shots together, I think.
Yeah,
not just the singles.
Any predictions on your fight then, on your 28th?
Going to become European champion, Lee, yeah. That's it, mate. Tunnel vision. I've been flat out in the gym, and well, I'm not just coming to win, I'm coming for a big performance, and I'm coming for a knockout, you know what I mean? That's what people want to see, that's what I come for every fight.
Look forward to it. Round 3. Schedule 6. Your stablemate here, Jake Abrol. Concentration, good, lovely jab again.
I think the jab from Jake's really breaking up the rhythm of Lopez. You know, it's hard to get flowing. Every time he goes to throw a shot, the jab's there. Like you said, the end of last round, though, I think now's the time to maybe pick up the pace a little bit, start putting your foot on the gas from Jake.
Lopez not scoring much. Abrol not giving a chance. Right on cue. Lopez scores with jab to the head.
Good shot to the body there again.
Good fast hands by jabs. Counter left hook landed by Ramirez to the body, though, under Abrol's right elbow. Another fight where the referee's not much to do. No holding.
Good shot.
No fouls. Good shot again. And again.
See, lovely jab, lovely jab. It's been the standout punch for Jake so far. It's
And I mean, in my opinion, Brad, it's the best shot in boxing, the jab. You hit some of the good jab, they think twice about coming forward.
Nice there, we go. Lovely body shots there. Just maybe look for that double attack after them body shots. Step on the gas again. You know, 2-3 punches after, but
yeah, we come to the end of round 3 now. I don't know you scoring it, Brad, but I've got it 3 rounds to Abrol.
yeah, agreed, mate. I've got it 3 now for Jake.
Comes back to corner. There's a little bit of blood coming out of his nose there.
Ever tell you about when I give him a nosebleed?
No, go on then, tell us.
He was only about 10 years old, mate. Might be classed as bullying, but I don't care. That's my claim to fame. He got a nosebleed. I think maybe one of the first to give him a nosebleed. I was about 15. It was tight, but it's what it is, mate. Claim to fame. We're in the hurt game at the end of the day.
There's no one from the NSPCC listening. Anyway, Josh Whale giving instructions. Well, I don't think he can speak Spanish because I know Lopez doesn't speak English. So he's giving him a drink.
10 seconds, brothers.
I think this stage as well, on a lot of the fights you see on these shows, the end of the 3rd round, it can be a big difference between the 4-round fights and the 6-round fights, depending on how the fight's going. You know, at the end of if it's a 4-rounder, at the end of the 3rd round, you know, they think one more round left, I can make one more round, but 6 rounds, a big difference, you're only halfway.
Yeah, I agree.
A little bit more intensity here from Lopez to start of this round.
Good shot by Abrol, counter.
Good shot.
Yeah, Lopez seems to be picking up, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Good shot. Got a lot of blood coming there. Is it from the nose? Yeah.
Good jab
Good
again.
Belting jab.
You see, he is waiting a bit, Jake. I think he's probably realised, you know, the throwing before with Ramirez, he is tucking up and defending a lot of the shots. Seems to be waiting for him to throw and trying to throw with him, which, you know, the shots that you don't see coming, they're the ones that I think maybe he's looking at, especially to the body. If you can catch someone as they're throwing to the body, as they're breathing out, you know, it can be a fight-ending shot.
So we're halfway through round 4. Seems gone a little bit flat for me, Brad.
Yeah, not much going on this round so far.
Lopez's most aggressive round.
Shot, good shot.
Great shot though. I think he needs to quiet him down with some big shots again. Good shot there landed by Lopez, left hook. He's certainly having his best round here.
I think maybe just Jake's just neglected that jab a little bit more this round, which, you know, as we said before, it was the most important punch for him. It was a shot that was breaking up Ramirez's rhythm.
But as we're moving through the class of fighters, Brad, the jab is not enough. You've got to be putting these shots together as he did earlier.
100%.
This round is certainly Lopez's best round. Got 35 seconds to go, and nice job there by Abrol. Right on cue. Throw 3 shots. For me, I'm going to give this round to Lopez.
Maybe I'm being biased, mate. I don't know if he's done enough to win the round. That was a good shot on cue.
So are you giving it to Abrol still?
Maybe draw, mate. Maybe a draw.
Okay, even. Okay. Let's treat Jake Abrol.
Yeah.
1 even.
I just think the work rate dropped a little bit from Jake that round. I don't know if that was, you know, that's what he was looking at doing, looking at drawing the counter or to throw with. But yeah, work rate drops a little bit that round. Look at picking it up now.
Jake's coming back from, he had glandular fever. They found out he had glandular fever, and his performance was a little bit flat. And they found out he had glandular fever. And did he have a rest after that? Yeah.
He's had a rest, mate. Yeah. Recharge the batteries, and look, mate, he's flying now.
Into round 5 of 6. The ultimate round, that one, Brad.
That's it. You see already, back on the jab here. This is what we want to see. Back on that jab to break up the combinations, and maybe just a little bit more work rate from Jake this round, like you said. Seemed to have dipped a little bit that round. Shot, lovely counter on the inside.
Triple left hook there. Great jab. Where's that blood come out of his nose on his ear? I don't, or is it his ear bleeding?
I can't see from where I am.
So a bit blood flowing from both boys now in round 5.
Again, lovely jab. Again, just every time that lands, you know, it just resets Ramirez, breaks his rhythm. He has a little bounce, and he has to try and start again.
So it's been a good night of boxing here in Bolton. VIP boxing, 10 bouts on tonight. Some interesting fights along the way. Good entertainment from the crowd, have enjoyed it. Hope you guys at home have enjoyed it too. I'm in here with the light heavyweight contender for the European title, Bradley Ray. Great shots there by Abrol.
Yeah, good shots. Just needs to maintain that now. Maintain that.
Good pass landing in the back of his own.
Just see the hands of Jake dropped a little bit there, bit lower, maybe trying to entice Lopez in to throw. Good shot.
Lopez marching forward now, fancy a little bit more. Good shot
Nice,
over the
there
top
we
there
go.
by Abrol.
Maybe needs to look at coming under after that over. Nice there, throwing with him to the body.
We'll give that last round to Jake.
Yeah, I think he picked it up a little bit from
Certainly.
from the slower fourth there.
Good contest. Both boys scoring with good shots. Nice defence there by Jake.
I think Lopez is one of the best tests you can get. You know, at this weight on these smaller shows, he really does come to fight. And if you're not up to scratch, if you're not on your A game, you know, you've shown before he comes to win. He will win.
Yeah, he's a good boxer.
10 seconds, runners. 6 out. 6, final round.
Boxer 2 scores for the 6th and final round. Steve Gray pretty much redundant. Lopez starts off with a nice 1-2.
Fast start there. Fast start from Lopez.
Good body shots by both lads.
Good shot. For me, as a fighter who loves the shot myself, I think that left of the body is wide open there for Jake. He just needs to find the gap, not make it too obvious. Land the shot when Lopez is least expecting it, and I think that could be the shot for me.
Great solid jab right up over the top.
Just like to see maybe a little tempo change here from Jake. Put the shots together, fast flurries, and then back on them hurtful shots. Good shot, nice.
Nice shot left up, followed by backhand there by Abrol. Last minute, round 6. A tough learning fight this one for Jake Abrol. He's not out of his own way, Brad.
No, definitely. Like I said before, you know, I think Lopez is one of the best tests these up and coming fighters can have, and he's give Jake a few things to think about tonight. But yeah, for me, like I say, I think maybe the 4th round, maybe a draw, and I think he's maybe had a good last round there, Lopez. But overall, good performance from Jake.
Yeah, I agree with you. The last 20, barring a stoppage, I think Jake Abrol marching him to win number 13. Yeah, the guys just, you know, go over, shake hands, etc. Bit marks up there, Mr. Lopez over his right eye. What score have you got it, Brad?
I think maybe I give Lopez a share of that 4th round. You know, I don't think he done enough to win any of the rounds, but like I say, give Jake a lot to think about. Maths isn't my strong point, mate. I don't know.
60-55.
Yeah, that's the one.
60-55.
That's the one, mate, yeah.
How's your weight looking for the fight?
Good, mate. Just trying to be like my idol, Lee Whitehead himself, who a man I've looked up to since I was 10 years of age. You know, that's what I've been like, Lee Whitehead, but with hair.
Oh, thank you. Just waiting now for... Just waiting for the decision. Phil Seymour.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we announce the result, could you please put your hands together for both boxers? After 6 rounds of action, we go to referee Steve Gray's scorecard. He scores the contest 59 points to 54 points. 59 points to 55 points in favour of your winner. And still undefeated from Blackpool, Jake Jabs Abrol.
Okay, so referee Steve Gray getting the same as me. Bradley Bear's a little bit out, but it's okay. He's not done his commentary that often. So that was 5 rounds to Jake Abrol with 1 to Ramiro Gomez.
I'll stick to the boxing in future, mate. Leave the judging to you.
Just getting the photos there. Andy's looking very lean. His father. Highlights coming on there, Brad, now. Good work there by Abrol.
Yeah,
Great shots.
Backhand.
Again, good backhand. Good work.
A good shot.
Good. Oh, good shot there by Lopez. Work again by Abrol.
And body shots underneath. You know, okay, I think he was trying to land the shots as Lopez was throwing over a 10-12 round fight. You know, they can really take it out of a fighter.
Yep. Jake, a tough 6 rounds for you there. How are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, good. Good to get back out, get the ring rust off. I was meant to be out on last month in May. Had a few illnesses in camp and stuff like that, so got over them all. And thanks to Steve for getting me back out at such short notice again. So looking forward to building on.
And how hard was it for you out there tonight?
Good. It's sometimes what you need. It's excuse my language. It's a shit performance on my behalf, but you learn more from them sort of fights than you would just blitzing through a knobhead. Do you know what I mean? So, sorry, but yeah, it was a good fight.
I mean, it's a tough Mexican. Did you think you might get him out there at any point?
Yeah, started off all right, nice and relaxed. I was landing a lot earlier on, which I should have capitalised on, but instead of just let him set into a pace, you know, that he could continue through the fight. Which, fair play to him, he was tough and he got through early on.
And what's next for you, Jake? What are you looking forward to in the next part of this year?
Just whatever Steve and my dad have in plan for me. I think it's September at the Winter Gardens, so straight back in the gym, ticking away. Looking forward to it. Nice one, thank you.
Well, thanks very much, Jake. Thank you. Well, next.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.